As Laden is released from the course and his case cancelled, they get back home. But immediately he plans to move on the cocaine. Jasmine wonders why, but he has a reason for this. Well, this is the crew. On the colors of love. As the cocaine gets past the Wayaki Way roundabout and joins Red Hill Road, Dennis Barongo is on the blue black Mamba bicycle at the Peponi Road exit. Timing the convoy and concentrating on the front vehicle, he cycles into the middle of the road, crossing to the other side. The Subaru, in a bid to avoid knocking him, moves to the left, causing the convoy to stop. On seeing that he is not injured, though he has fallen off his bicycle, continues on behind them. The Defender overtakes them at high speed, and at the back of the Defender, 7 policemen are seen. Johnson is their lead cop. They are the ANU, anti-narcotic unit. In company is Afande Moniki, Afande 116495, Afande Wapi Hapa, Afande Wangare, Afande Marion, Afande Rose, Afande Boya, Afande Joroge, and Afande Shikuku. Afande Shikuku and Afande Johnson are the drivers and the co-drivers, respectively. At that time, Laden has paid off in the Audi, dropped the watch, an exact replica of the one on Nyambura's hand, at the Gashia Junction outside the Seventh Day Mission Hospital, next to Karura SDA Church. Nyambura is on the traffic police motorbike, riding towards Wayaki. She's in a traffic police uniform, riding on the wrong side, as the Defender passes her. The Defender had overtook the convoy, and in the back, Wangare is monitoring the GPRS of the transponder on the PDA. They are at the Nyari police post, says Wangare. That's smart as he knows that is the least place you expect him to hit from. That is why he picked the location. Says Wapi Hapa. Machwani is in traffic uniform and is blocking the road with the spikes when Nyambura joins him. At that time, Laden and Jasmine have joined the 7 rebranded vehicles at ABC roundabout and are now speeding back to the convoy. Machwani stands before the spikes and raises his hand, signaling the convoy to stop. The radio is reporting. He says the number of the vehicle is KX 735K over. I think I see it. While he's saying this, Jonathan has come out of the Subaru. He's in front of him. Sir, a hit and run has been called in on this plate. Mind if you join me to the police station? Kindly. Sir, I'm an officer of the government, says Jonathan as he gets out his badge. Machwani takes the badge and examines it before responding. That's right, sir, but remember, I'm just doing my job here. And I can't let you go until you record a statement. As the ANU group closes in on the tracker, Rose is seen picking up the watch. On the Red Hill Road, the crew is seen at full speed, closely following each other. But now it is eminent that they have to stop at the spiked roadblock, and therefore they come to a stop, and an abrupt one. As Jonathan insists on passing through, sir, I'm asking you to move back, says Machwani as he pulls out his gun and points out to Jonathan. At that time, Laden and Jasmine are seen in the Audi wearing the Bantana dust masks. Then immediately, all the 7 vehicles have all their doors opened, and the entire crew comes out. The AK-47 are simultaneously cocked. Karakash. And as Tommy and Ghost prepares to open fire, Luda takes out Ghost, and before Tommy could retaliate the shot, Vosti takes out Tommy. Just as the entire crew is opening fire on the vehicles, Timo is seen turning the mid-vehicle into a sieve from the left co-driver just as Benja is shooting the driver. Besides him, O2, and on the opposite side, Mirambo. Every vehicle is surrounded by 4 men covering every door of the vehicles. Angui is seen moving in to the driver, Dado, of the front vehicle, who is trying to engage the gear of the front manual gear, Subaru. But before he drives through the spikes, Machwani takes him out, and he ends up taking out the co-driver, Mungai Kabuda. Nyambura jumps past the spikes and takes out the back left seat and proceeds further to take out the right occupant. At that time, the ANU group has already smelled a rat, considering that the convoy wasn't that far much behind. To explain the time difference, he's hitting the convoy now, says Shikuku. Damn it, how could we be so stupid? He played us. He adds, as the Subaru he's in screeches around the turn and starts heading back. We are moving back. He has tricked us. He's hitting now, speaks Johnson onto the walkie-talkie. Just as Laden is taking out the back Subaru as he is taking out the driver. The bullet slips off the window and he realizes that the windows are bulletproof. This is it. Just as Jasmine gets under the vehicle and plants the improvised bomb, and as the vehicle bumps back onto the road after the bomb goes off. Of course, it's armored, so the driver opens the door coughing. Laden takes him out and Jasmine emerges from behind the vehicle. She uses a pistol to take out the other occupant as she proceeds to press the boot button, and the boot opens in response. Laden takes the bag of money. Bemba and Sarah are moving in on the Navara. As they approach the boot where the coke is, Jigsaw and Serere simultaneously take out the driver and the code. Bemba picks up one bag as Sarah takes the other. Luda takes out the last guy on the Subaru as he folds the spikes for Nyambura to pass with a motorbike. At that time, O2 and Ondari and Joffrey are seen reversing the vehicles, then turning them around wrong side. Nyambura speeds the bike through them, just as Gigi is planting the siren lamp on top of the V8. Same time as Luda is getting in before Bemba and Sarah take the back seats of the V8 with the coke. Along the Red Hill Road is an ambulance parked a few kilometers from the scene. In it, Catherine Ngendo behind the wheels and Wesh in the doctor's coat. If there is one thing Laden has learned in the business, is how to hope for the best while expecting the worst. At least that way, you don't have to stress so much if the worst happens, since you anticipated for it. As the back TX Prado turns to head back, Gilbert Mogis is heading to get back into the vehicle. Otile has already opened the door to get in when he hears Tua! Tua! On looking back, Mogis has been shot. As he runs back to get him, Otile is shot by Johnson partner Mr. Shikuku. Laden has not gotten to the Audi, and so he runs behind Jasmine to take cover on the TX tires. Then on 1, 2, 3, they stand and simultaneously shoot on point, taking out Johnson and Shikuku. Medics, yells Laden onto his Bluetooth piece, then covers on as the ambulance comes in. Then Wesh and Catherine comes on to get the bodies. Laden and Jasmine, who now has a AK-47 at hand, shoots to cover the wounded, and as the ambulance speeds back, they get into the Audi and follow at high speed. Already Nyambura is at the Red Hill off Wayakiwe diversion with the traffic motorbike and still in uniform. She closes the road just as the siren crew hits the road and speeds away through James Gishuru.